colder temperatures will begin to make their way into our area over the next several hours. Luckily, we haven't seen many scenes like this in southern New England yet.
However, the DOT says they're ready when winter weather arrives. Agency, along with Governor Gina Raimondo, detailed their snow preparedness plans today. And
tonight we're learning more about why they say snow cleanup will be even better this year. Eyewitness News reporter Steph Machado has more live from the mobile newsroom.
Well, Saturday's snow was probably a reality check for many of us. You're putting your snow shovels back in the car, and the state is preparing as well to keep these roads safe. They told us today what is new to tackle whatever Mother Nature brings this winter.
We're hardy Rhode Islanders, so we know how to deal with snow.
Governor Gina Raimondo and Department of Transportation Director Peter Alviti say the state is ready to tackle the upcoming winter.
We're more prepared than ever.
This year, there are 15 of these new plow trucks for a total fleet of 142. The state has 66,000 tons of salt on hand, plus 5 new bridge washing trucks.
To enable us to wash some of the salt solutions and things that corrode our bridges off of them and make them last longer.
The new bridge washers cost $250,000 each. One truck washes the top of the bridge with water. The other can do underneath. The cost to buy them is part of the budget for roadworks, the governor's signature legislation to repair the state's roads and bridges.
It's much more expensive to rebuild the bridge than proper maintenance. And so part of our plan is investing in maintenance, which saves a huge amount of money in the long run.
The state will bring on additional private contracted plows as needed and get more salt deliveries throughout the season. And there's a special reserve of 10,000 tons of salt set aside in case of a shortage like we saw in 2015. And I asked Director Alviti if there were any lessons learned last winter that changed his plans for this winter. We'll have his answer coming up new at 6. Live in East Providence, I'm Steph Machado, Eyewitness News.
Ready or not, winter is heading our way, and with it comes the potential for snow.
Well, we won't see any today, but we're sure to see our fair share of snowstorms like the one behind us this season. And today, state officials revealed what they're doing to prepare for when the flakes fall.
Eyewitness News reporter Steph Machado joins us now live with those details from East Providence.
Mike and Shannon, RIDOT increased its fleet of plow trucks this year by buying 15 new plows. They also hired new employees to drive those plows and to do bridge maintenance. Plus, there is some new weather technology being deployed this winter. Brand new to Rhode Island this year, the DOT will start washing their salt off of bridges after storms to prevent corrosion so the bridges last longer. They bought 5 of these trucks at $250,000 each.
It's much more expensive to rebuild the bridge than proper maintenance.
Governor Gina Raimondo and RIDOT Director Peter Alviti detailed the winter storm preps today. 142 plow trucks ready to go. Some will have new technology, weather sensors that can transmit data.
It could be raining in Newport and sleeting in Providence and blizzarding in Burrillville. And it's important to be able to know exactly what are the weather conditions wherever these trucks are.
66,000 tons of salt have been purchased and piled up. The state used 13,000 tons for Saturday's storm and will keep getting deliveries throughout the season. We asked Director Alviti if he learned any lessons last winter. He mentioned this scene on 95 South in Hopkinton, where tractor trailers got stuck in the snow for hours.
One of them turned sideways, blocked off the highway, and we had to back up for miles.
The state will now place tow trucks in strategic areas before storms so they can get to those trapped trucks more quickly. And the state will once again set aside a salt reserve. They've already done so, 10,000 tons of salt, just in case there is a salt shortage like there was a few years ago. Live in East Providence, I'm Steph Machado, Eyewitness News.